If you think about Oregon and Idaho, they don't have much in common. Think oat milk drinking hippies in Portland and lumberjacks in Idaho. I'm simplifying, but you get the idea. Now the lumberjacks, or at least the farmers in Oregon, want to leave the hippies and join Idaho. On your TV is the proposed Greater Idaho Plan. Farmers in eastern Oregon want to carve off the part of eastern Oregon and join Idaho. They cite conflicting social policies, views on crime, and if their secession is successful, Oregon's border would shift 200 miles to the west. Many of the counties in Greater Idaho, meaning the parts of Oregon, have already approved the plan. Another county will decide today in a non-binding vote. Executive Director of Greater Idaho, McCaw, joins us now. Matt lives in the part of Oregon that would join Idaho. Makes sense. Matt, thanks for being here. How do you go from these non-binding votes that counties say, hey, this might be a good idea, to actually joining Idaho?
Yeah, so any two states can change where their border's at. And there's a process for that, and it's called the Interstate Compact. So any two state legislatures of bordering states can move the border to where it actually makes sense. So what we've been doing as an organization is going directly to voters and saying, do you want your elected leaders to pursue changing the border between Idaho and Oregon so that these eastern Oregon counties, which overwhelmingly vote like Idaho does, make a living like Idahoans do, and have cultural values similar to Idaho, that they could get their state government from Idaho instead of from Oregon? And we've gone to 12 counties in eastern Oregon. All 12 counties have passed measures saying, yes, we want our elected leaders to do that. We're hoping to get a 13th today. And what those do is that tells the legislature the people are behind this. They want their representatives, their elected leaders, to begin border talks and see if it makes sense to move that border.
So why would Idaho want you?
Well, there's a lot of advantages to Idaho to taking on eastern Oregon. So the biggest thing is that eastern Oregon is like Idaho in almost every way. Geographically, economically, socially, culturally, politically, they vote the same way. So taking all this land and resources into the state of Idaho would help their tax base. It would give them 400,000 like-minded voters that vote the same way they do. It would push Oregon law 200 miles away that Idahoans don't like very loose drug laws that go right up to within 45 minutes of Boise. That drug law would be pushed 200 miles west. There's a lot of advantages for the state of Idaho, and citizens and legislators.
So I have to ask you, sort of in a broad brush here, about really what this kind of does. If we put up the graphic of the hat that you guys have, and you just look at this for a moment, we'll put up actually the hat with the red logo there. It oddly looks like a gesture one might make with their hand. Is there a coincidence here, or was this by design?
You know what? You can see whatever you want to see out of that. We see a thumbs up. We're a good idea. We're a solution to a longstanding problem that people support.
All right. Well, you know, Matt, you passed the first test. That's spin from a politician right there. Keep at it. Come back and talk to us as this goes on. It's a fascinating story. And look, you're trying to make change the old-fashioned way. Good luck.
Thank you, Leland.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.